Coming up in this video, I'm going to be doing a quick talk through and review of my new favourite palette. It's the Urban Decay Naked Ultimate Basics palette, and I'll be showing you a quick eye look using the product, so keep watching. Hi guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel all about Aoife. Today I'm going to be reviewing and doing an eye look on my new favourite eye palette. It's the Urban Decay Naked Ultimate Basics palette. I got this as a Christmas present this year from Santa. I've used it only a handful of times, but every time I've used it I've been really impressed. So I wanted to share it with you guys at home and show you a quick eye look on how to use it. So I'll be doing a review, a talk to you today, and a quick makeup look. So let's get started. So first of all, I wanted to talk through the product itself. So let's start with the packaging. It comes in this pretty rose gold kind of colouring. It has all the swatches of the eyeshadows here kind of broken up. I think it's really pretty. It says all matte, all naked, and matte is my new fave when it comes to eyeshadows. I'm kind of gone off all the shimmers. I don't think you can really get the depth in the eye like you can with matte colours, so that's why this Christmas I really wanted to get this guy, and I'm so glad that I got it because now I've been using it every single time I go out and do my eyes. So I'm going to open it up and show you what's inside, and it gets even better. Ooh. So here we have it, guys. Wow, just look at this. It's so amazing. It's like this rose gold. It's almost like beveled effect. It's 3D. I mean, I don't know how many palettes have this like 3D effect on it. It's really nice, and it feels quite sturdy, which is what I like about it, because sometimes with eye palettes, you know, you can kind of throw them on the bed or you're bringing them away with you and you feel like this is going to break really easily, so you have to be really gentle with it. This guy feels a lot sturdier, and I especially love the rose gold colour. Rose gold is my fave, and I'm really loving it at the moment. Everything is rose gold out there, so my new eye palette definitely had to be rose gold too. So I love the way it's like a small size as well. I think that's kind of important for eye palettes. A lot of the time you get these really big eye palettes and they're just really hard to carry around. You can't really bring them anywhere with you, and you're afraid that they're going to break when you bring them traveling with you. Whereas this palette is amazing the way it's really small. I love that. Like, look at the size of it. It's like the size of half my head. It's a really nice size, so that's definitely one of the selling points for me when it comes to this eye palette, and I haven't even opened it up yet. So let's open it up and see what's inside. Ooh, nice. Yeah, so you get, how many colours do we have in here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have 12 colours in the palette altogether, and they range from the sort of nudes to these mauve and wine colours, and then we have some gorgeous like browns and this kind of rusty orangey one that I really am loving at the moment, and then we also have the essential black and greys, which are always going to be useful. You also get this little double-ended brush. One is kind of like a blending end, and then the other is kind of like a stippling end. Oh, I must get that. Yeah, so I want to show you the brush first of all. It's actually still in the packaging. I haven't used it yet, but I know if I bring this away with me on holidays, I'll definitely use the brush because you can't bring all your brushes away with you. So yeah, you get this nice kind of blending brush at the end, and then you get a really small kind of tapered in one here, which is nice for kind of under the eye or getting in that kind of corner and crease. But I'll definitely test this out and see how it works. So now I'm going to talk you through all of the different shades that we have in the palette. And first of all, starting off with this shade over here on the top left, and it's called Blow, and it's a nice one. It's definitely a nice base, so we have kind of like two of our bases here. This one at the bottom, it's called Pre-Game. Yeah, so you know you want to put this on before you put all the other eyeshadow on, so it's Pre-Game. So these two here, yeah, I definitely recommend for using as a base, and I'll use one of them today in my eye look. Moving on, you have Nude and Commando. So these are two nice nude shades, as the name lets on to be. And then we move into the deeper shades. This one here is called Tempted, and I'm definitely tempted to use this. So we have Instinct, and I'm loving this kind of mauvey wine shade here. Normally I'd always go for kind of rusts and browns and nudes on my eyes, but lately I've been looking at these mauve shades, and I think they do really work well with the blue eye as well. So I might try out this shade today just to kind of go for something different, because I'm always kind of going for the brown smoky eye, and it's nice to change things up a bit. And I think using this palette has definitely made me broaden my horizons when it comes to eyeshadows, and I'm trying new things, which I love. The last colour here on the top row is Lethal. Ooh. So I'm going to move down to the second row here. Of course, we have Pre-Game, which I said, and then moving on, we have this lovely deep reddy orange shade here, brown. It's called Extra Bitter. And then moving on to, we have two lovely browns here. Browns, I always love browns. Faith and Lockout. I see that we do have a little bit of shimmer in the grey, just a very small bit. It's called Magnet. And of course, essential in every makeup eye palette is black. This one's called Blackjack. So yeah, I'll definitely be using that a lot. So yeah, let's start using some of the products. Yeah, so I have just done my makeup already, just the base, and I've obviously left the eyes clean. I haven't put anything on the eyes. And as well, good to note is I've left the lips nude, because I think if you're going for quite a strong eye, it's a good tip to just keep the lips nude. Lips nude? Who? Keep the lips nude, and yeah, you'll get kind of overall balanced makeup effect. So let's get started on the eyes. So to get started, I'm going to start off with a base colour. I'm going to use this one at the top here. It's called Blow, and I think it's really good to always have kind of like a natural nudie kind of base colour, because you want to start building and then blending your colours. And before you go in with these deeper, darker shades, you definitely want to have a nice bright one all over. So yeah, I'm going to start with my blending brush and take a little bit of the Blow product here, and then I'm just going to pop it on all over my eyelids. A top tip when doing your eyeshadow is to take a small bit of product on the brush at a time and then gently build up the product and blend as you go, and you'll get a flawless effect in the end. I'm going to stick with my blending brush for the second colour, and I'm going to go for this shade on the top right here, Instinct. And again, this time I'm going into the crease of my eye rather than all over my eye, and buffing down onto the eyelid as well. So I'm almost finished now with my Instinct, which was my second shade that went on, and I'm quite happy with how it's looking at the moment. I'm getting that lovely kind of purpley mauvey tint all over the eye. So this is kind of just building onto the base that I've put down already. And now I'm going to go in with my third colour, which is Lethal. Now I'm going to change brush for this because I don't want an all over effect. I just want to kind of centre it on the crease of my eye. So I'm just taking a small bit of product, and as you can see, it already builds up quite quickly on the brush. I'm just going to blow a bit of that off because I don't want all of it. And now I'm going to go into the crease and just gently pat it in there. Now that I have the product where I want it, I'm going to go back to my blending brush and I'm just going to blend that product out. Not putting any extra product onto the brush, I'm just going back in with what's already on it to kind of deepen down the crease and get a tiny bit more, and then back with my blending brush and make sure everything is seamless. And finally, I'm going to move on to my Blackjack, and for this I'm going to take a very small brush, and I'm just going to use this to go in the very corner of my eye and trace back and forward in that triangle effect and blend it out slightly onto the corner of my eye. Finally, I'm going to go back with the first colour that we used, which was this one here, Below, and I'm going to take it on my finger and I'm going to place a small bit of it just in the centre of my eye and just blend it out. And voila! So now normally what I do to finish off my eye is add my eyeliner and of course my mascara and even false eyelashes if you wanted. So I'm going to do that now to show you the finished effect of the eyes. So there you have it guys, we're finished the eyes. I think the eyeliner and the mascara definitely bring the whole look together and really make the eyeshadow and the colours pop. I've only used 4 of the colours on my eyes today and I think it really worked to create a nice dramatic effect. I'm really happy with the way it turned out and I think it's perfect for a night out. That's my review and talk through on the Urban Decay Naked Ultimate Basics palette, and of course I've done my little demo on the eye. I hope you've enjoyed watching this tutorial. Don't forget to check out my other videos and of course please subscribe, like and comment if you like this video, and thanks for watching. All about Aoife.